feel like no matter what, you still have to fight Gato still, because we.
There we go.
We're just sitting here talking to ourselves, whatever.
All right. There we go.
Basically, we're super stressed out. We went down to the dollar store, bought some stress food.
Yep.
So we're like stress eating, playing some games.
Yeah.
I'm like so stressed out right now. Like I can't turn my head this direction. I can turn it this way, but I can't go past. Like I can't go this. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's just way too much going on right now.
We realized with the renovation, love the unicorn shirts. He said. We've noticed with the renovation
It's T-Turtle.
It's T-Turtle. I'm not wearing. No, I don't wear my T-Turtles
We have
on work
so many T-Turtle shirts.
Right.
I wear my T-Turtle shirts on work days. Not this one specifically, but like I have some that are so old that like I just wear them.
Right. Exactly.
They have holes in them. They're so old.
Right. So, yeah, we've noticed with the renovation that when we do a big job like the ceiling joists, the wall, the sewer, it's like, wow, that's done. And then this week, it's all been like fiddly little things like
some
we
power
put in new electrical down there and put in that light that you see right here and the fan. And then we put one in over there. And that is it. And we have a fridge and we have a washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
So we are moving up in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice.
But then we still look around. We're like, there is so much to do in this house. All we have is just bare walls.
Mm-hmm.
And our
Remember
roof.
that time we went out to celebrate?
Mm-hmm.
Like we went out to eat at a nice restaurant and everything
For
because we got plumbing.
right.
And at this point, we're like plumbing schmumming. You know, like think of all the other things we have to do.
Right. Time Miller said, "Devil's in the details."
It is.
Yeah.
And there's so many of them.
Like the cost.
There's like way too many projects right now.
Right. And we're trying to tackle everything. Like,
Mhm.
here, I'll turn. You can see the wall. All right. So there's our wall. We still have to get all of the nails out of these walls. So that's a pain. And then we still have to make the walls deeper. And then we still have to insulate them. And then we still have to put drywall on them. So it's like this never
And then we have to mud the drywall.
Yeah, we'll get
Then
to
we
that
have to
in like
paint
a
the
year or two.
drywall. We have to trim the drywall.
Right. Those details are just so much. Like right now, I'm like, I just want insulation up. And I want an air conditioner. Like, that's it.
It's so hot.
That's it. So
What day was it? Like 2 or 3 days ago, it got up to like 100 degrees.
Right.
But the real field temperature or whatever was like 110.
Yeah. And then the house always feels hotter than it is outside.
It's always hotter in here than outside.
So
we're hoping to get a new roof on soon-ish.
right. We still
Like
have to
in
finish.
July. Like could we shoot for that as like a goal in July?
In July,
I mean, we
hopefully
still
we'll
have
a new roof that isn't leaking.
That's 3 weeks.
We have 3 weeks.
So I mean, like if we could get a roof on in July, that would be great. We're
Right.
planning to put on a white steel roof, and it should help keep the house a lot cooler.
Because it'll reflect
Yeah.
the sun rays out instead of heating it up. It'll deter our heating bill in the wintertime. It won't help as much, but it's livable.
Okay, so Homeworld's the one that
Here,
has
we'll
the
switch
little.
over. So, yeah, there we go.
Okay, so
We're trying to
Homeworld's
decide what to play.
has all the little pyramids. They have
Mhm.
it in the core gamer section. Doesn't that
Really?
seem weird?
It's.
I feel like that's more of like a casual. Like all those pyramid games, I consider them to be like casual games.
Right. Are you up for playing a game with us, Time Roller? And if so, what game? Would you like to play Barren Park?
I haven't yet.
We just played that
You could.
yesterday. I played Barren Park. Michelle didn't get to play.
Yeah. I don't even remember the last time I played on BGA.
I don't.
It's been a
remember.
while.
It was like I played. Just 3 days ago was my first time again. No, July 3rd.
Mm-hmm. There are
What you're going
so
to
many
play.
new games.
Let's do.
I don't think I've played since before we moved here.
Let's do Barren Park, and I think let's do simple game, real time. I'll just do friends. It'll be easier because Time Roller is just. he's just here.
I think I swallowed a chip
So
on
say
you.
like time roller. I see Prey. She's not in the chat, but I see that she's live playing on Board Game Arena. So should I invite her in just for the fun of it?
I mean, you could.
She's
If she
probably
plays,
already
she plays. If she doesn't,
playing something.
then you know.
All right, normal mode,
Oh, wait. No.
real time,
Accept.
slow speed. There we go. All right, so that's what we're gonna do, time roller. Okay, he accepted, so therefore he is playing. Start game. Do you remember how to play?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Baron
checking.
Park. It's not that hard.
Just checking.
I'm not sure how you could forget.
I lost terribly.
Did you?
When I played, but I
Alright.
didn't play against any of the actual normal friends. I just played against a regular table. And the hard part for that is then it's like sometimes you get people who are really good players, and then sometimes you just
Okay,
get
wait.
it's a oddball mix.
I forgot. Like I take the tile based on.
What you have
Yeah.
laid upon. Yeah. Oh, and you only have a porta potty to work
I
with.
do, and then I have to be adjacent to that from now on after that, right?
But it's a double
Um,
porta potty, so that's fun.
The little people thing, that's actually a new tile, right?
Yes. That'd be a new tile. That wouldn't help you too
I
much
don't
to
think I
start
want
with.
that.
Yeah, and then the cement mixer gets you level 2 guys, and then the excavator gives you level 3.
Well,
Bum, bum. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink. Are you still deciding?
yes, I am. There you go. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna take that one. Okay. Confirm. Who's next? I think Time Roller's next anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I was pretty sure.
are you getting a drink?
Yep.
Sounds good. So I started the new school year with the boys yesterday. So this is like why I'm like super stressed out because and we've got the house going on. We've got this constant battle of trying to figure out like how and what to prepare for food.
Hey, softened eraser.
Because our cooking situation is really like awful right now. And then on top of that, then we started school yesterday, and Griffin is in kindergarten, and Jane is in 9th grade. So it's just like so much stuff. I spent 2 hours, because one of Jane's courses he's doing this year is driver's ed. We spent 2 hours going through just the first chapter of the Missouri guidebook for driving, and the entire chapter just was about what are the different licenses and what do you need to like have to get your license, and like how can you lose your license. He's like, when do I learn about actually driving? I was like,
Never.
several chapters from now. It's gonna be a while. Oh goodness.
So yeah, softened eraser said hi.
Hi.
Hello, softened eraser. And
We're stress eating. We're stress gaming. It's just a great night.
right.
But right now there are no kids in here, so I mean, really, that helps.
We're still family friendly though, because that's what
Yes,
I wrote that we
because
got.
when we're stressed out, we just eat salt and vinegar chips and ho-hos.
Right.
I think everybody can tell which is who does which.
Relatable.
This is just life sometimes, you know?
So, part of like when we picked the town.
You have to do your turn.
What confirm turn. Sorry. What?
Oh, I
did
get to
you
go.
call me? Soften your razor. Relate. What did
Yep.
you call me? I don't know. I lost track. We said relatable.
Oh my goodness.
Michelle said, ho ho. Oh!
Oh, they're
I'm
like
eating
Swiss cake rolls.
Swiss cake rolls.
They're not even technically either. Because, I mean, like, Swiss cake rolls are a brand.
Mm-hmm.
And ho-hos are also a brand.
Oh, look, oh, look.
So these are probably, like, chocolate cake spirals or something. They're from the dollar store. So they're just, like, whatever.
They are Mrs.
There.
Mrs. Freshly's Swiss rolls.
Oh, so they kept the Swiss.
Cream-filled
That was a
cakes,
risky move on their part.
chocolate flavored. that should be an indication right there of the standards of eating. So,
basically, yeah, that covers it.
yeah, I can't read most of the
Okay,
ingredients, but I'm looking for chocolate. I do not see any chocolate in here. Oh, there's cocoa. It's right before less than 2% of the other one. So, sue us. We dare you. The dollar store.
Yes, exactly. And I got Pringles today.
But hers are actual.
They're
Pringles.
actual Pringles, salt and vinegar Pringles, because they did not have a single bag of good salt and vinegar chips. So this is the best I could do.
Did you confirm your turn?
I did not. Stupid confirming. Tell ya.
So normally we can't have these because like they melt.
Yeah, but now that we have a fridge,
Now we have a fridge.
and it's
so
basically empty. There's
the
like
only
3
thing-
things in it.
Yeah. It has
There's a jar of pickles that we got at the farmer's market
Mm-hmm.
from just the sweetest Amish woman,
Mm-hmm.
and they are absolutely disgusting. Adam likes them. He actually doesn't normally like pickles, but he likes these. But they're like dill pickles that are sweet.
Yeah, they're weird.
But they're not like a sweet pickle or like a bread and butter pickle. I mean, they're not as bad as those, but they're still pretty sweet. So
Yeah,
they
odd.
were a disappointment to me. But the zucchini bread was amazing from a different, less friendly Amish woman, and the peach pie was pretty good from the Amish man who wouldn't speak to us. Maybe he only speaks Dutch.
Maybe.
I mean, it is possible.
It is possible.
But I feel like unlikely. I think most of the Amish people are just like won't talk to anybody.
Right. Softener says, OMG, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here. I think. Does that
But
get
yeah,
me?
so that's been our week. We're taking things on the build this week slow because of the heat. And it's hard. Because when we do big projects, we feel accomplished at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And this week,
Not feeling that at all.
we
this week.
redid the bathtub over there. And then I had to redo it because the paint was peeling. And so I spray painted that today.
I think
that's
I
what we did. So
I'm gonna get
we have a
some
clawfoot
canvas.
tub. It's really cool.
Yeah, and actually,
But,
like the refinishing process has
I
not
wonder-
gone as smoothly as we had
I'm gonna
anticipated.
turn this. You can kind of see. There, you can kind of
You see it?
see
right
the
here.
clawfoot tub. Back
Yeah,
there.
we refinished it, but we had some issues on the inside where it was like bubbling up, and so Adam had to sand that down, and we had to get another thing of paint. We'll have to get another can. So I don't know, it's a mess, but
Right.
I
Slowly
feel
but
like
surely.
it's coming along.
So
I think it's gonna
we-
work out in the end.
We still have the YMCA for our showers.
We do, probably
Well.
for a while.
For a while.
I feel like having a bathtub is no longer a priority.
No.
I'm like, whatever, we can go to the Y.
Exactly. Like so many people are like, oh my gosh, I couldn't live without a water heater. I'm like, I don't even know when I'm gonna get to putting a water heater in. Mark. Who needs hot water? Like really? Okay, so what do you actually use hot water for? Like,
What are your real needs?
Like we always
Internet.
watch, right? We have internet.
We got
With
internet
electrical?
before we got a toilet.
That's how full of crap
To
we
be
are.
fair,
That was a cheap shot.
that was
just
like,
bad.
man, your dad is showing tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's only because we put in the electricity and the internet while we were waiting for the guy to come and replace our sewage line.
Right. Right.
So, I mean, like, it kind of just happened that way.
Exactly. We joked about it happening that way, but
And then it did.
with all the funerals we had to go to, and then with that, it just threw off all of our time frame, and because
We lost like 2 weeks because both of my grandmas died 10 days apart from each other, and it sucked so bad.
and they lived 300 miles away. Well,
We had to drive up to Minnesota 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
It was really unpleasant.
Now we sound like really selfish. I'm just saying. They're dead. They don't have to worry about like heating and living in a house anymore.
I mean, honestly, like my the grandma that died second, I mean, she was super practical. She probably would have, if she had known, she would have probably purposely died just so that way we wouldn't have to drive up twice. I mean, like, for real. Not even joking. But my mom didn't tell her that my other grandma died until, like, we were basically leaving, so.
Duffin Razor said that's heartbreaking. Well,
It's, yeah.
it is. It's again, we sound heartless, but both of them kind of entered hospice about a year ago.
The first one was 102. The other one was
87.
I'm
but
honestly probably not going to miss her a whole lot. She wasn't very nice.
We'll go with that. Family-friendly show.
She's not like that kindly old grandma who made cookies with me, you know?
Right.
She's the one who never had a kind word to say, so.
And the other one was 102, so even when you were younger, she was as old as your other grandma.
Yeah.
Who died.
Pretty much. I'm going to take that one. All right. I'm done. No, it was really rough. And I thought, because we knew that they were both going to go probably this summer. So we're kind of mentally prepared for it a little bit. That helped. But I thought, oh, well, if we have 2 relatively close together, like, we can just mourn once. And it's like efficiency mourning. I don't know. Turns out, no, actually, like, mourning the loss of multiple people at once is actually very complicated.
Right.
And it's, like, really hard to, like, process. So, yeah. It was a rough...
on a softener razor.
It was a rough few weeks, but for the most part, I think we're kind of back to normal now.
Right.
We're stressed out about other things, not people dying anymore. So
Right.
good.
Right.
No anticipated trips anymore. Really glad for that.
Very good. Now we can focus on building a house to live in.
Mm-hmm.
That gets me some stuff.
Adam still has one grandma.
I do?
I double-checked with my mother-in-law. She said she's still doing fine, so probably have a while on that one.
Right. She's actually nice. She's going back and forth of being kind of like not so nice grandma.
Mm-hmm.
But she's
I love visiting her.
Gotten a lot better, and we try to make time to visit her.
She is
every
so
time we're
sweet, and like, it's like she's just so pleased that somebody comes to visit her.
Right.
And also so not pleased if you don't visit her. Because, like, we always heard about that. Like, oh, I love how you guys will come to visit me all the way from Montreal. And your cousins who live in the same state as me, I won't see them for 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Don't know what to tell you there.
It's like she lives right next to a zoo.
Here's
every
the thing.
Every time.
Every time we go to the zoo, we're like, we should go and visit your grandma. I mean,
Right. I'm just saying.
we're really going to the zoo.
when you
but
get
she's
old-
right there, so we should visit.
Exactly. When you get old,
Live by a
we
zoo.
should retire next to like the St. Louis Zoo.
That would be awesome.
Or, like not retire, but like gotta save up money and live in a retirement home next to. Is that way? There's no excuse, right? It's like you know you're gonna go to the zoo and miniature market, and so while
Well, yes,
you're there,
of course.
You can visit.
Did I get something? I really hope I got something. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take this.
I can't remember. Are we playing with? Are there special goals? I don't think there are.
I feel like there are not special
Okay,
goals.
I did not set special goals then. Because I kept looking around for the special goals, and I was like, you know what? Maybe that's something I forgot to set at the beginning. So. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well, oh well. We're all. Well, Michelle's doing really good. But we're all like within reach of each other. Versus like when I was playing this live last time, it was like, oh, I wonder what my score is. And it was like everyone else is in the 80s and I was like 40. And I was like, okay.
Well, I don't remember this one being your strong suit. You're not as good at organization.
What? Have you seen this house?
I have, actually.
Wait, yeah. Okay.
Sometimes I wish I hadn't.
She's so mean.
I get really stressed out when, like, things are cluttery. I mean, like, I try to keep it reasonable. Like, it's okay that there's a book on the couch right now. And I'm like, I need to put that away.
Right.
But I'm like, it's okay. It's just one book. We'll just leave it. It's fine.
Right.
For now. I'll get it tomorrow.
Right.
But, like, Adam, he's like, well, I've used this.
And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like,
He's like,
where's that thing
I was
threw
using?
just absentmindedly?
I'm like, I really
Oh.
don't know because it's surrounded by everything else that you just
Like,
finished using.
Doing all of this work has been kind of fun. That said, though, I don't think I could be a real construction worker. I can just pretend to be one on TV.
I don't even know if you can do that.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah.
Let's see.
So like this is how construction works. You do a whole bunch of research on YouTube, then you go to the hardware store and you see if those things actually exist. You buy what you can, you come back and you watch different YouTube ones and you go, oh shoot, I'm doing that completely wrong. And you go back to a different hardware store this time and you pick up some other stuff. And after doing that about, 3 or 4 times, then you start your project at the very end of the week on Friday. So now I've gotten better at like really planning out. So on my downtime, I'm like researching YouTube videos of like how to build this or that. But other things now are simpler. So like when we're building the bed, when I built the bed for the tiny home, I was all like, researching the strength of each piece of wood and how much can hold the lightest weight and everything like that. But now I'm building these out of ceiling joists. These ceilings have held the ceiling up for the last 120 years. I think they can hold up our bodies for like a night's sleep every now and then.
Okay.
So, anyway, things are a little simpler. I'm not having to research as much anymore. I'm able to kind of go, okay, I think I know how to kind of fake this part and make something.
That'll work for me. All set. I think Time Roller is going to maybe get a bear statue this time.
So, Soften Razor, do you have an evil
Adam, you are not even
grandmother like
remotely close to getting a bear statue. Are you even trying to fill in your boards? My
that?
goodness.
I am, but I was also trying to get other things and, life gets in the way.
It does do that.
Yeah, okay. I know what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well,
Decided.
that's good.
Decision has been made. That flips it. there. And grab this one. And confirm my turn. There we go. Like a Disney princess, my step-grandmother is evil. Yes. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Michelle really liked her. Well, no, that was your real.
Okay. So the
Yeah,
one who
yours
was
is
no,
pretty
the
recent.
one who was 102 was my step grandma, but my stepdad adopted me when I was 12. So she is technically like my adopted grandma.
Right.
She
was
was
enough.
pretty indifferent to me for most of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we became missionaries, she suddenly became like totally fascinated with us.
It was mostly because like
She was
how
really
we traveled
interested
and how people just
Yeah.
kind of like
She was really interested
friends of ours
in
would just let
the
us stay with.
relationship building stuff that we were doing.
Right.
Because as she got older, she realized like she had no one. Like she had a dwindling number of people in her life.
Right.
And so, well,
but
the
your
rest,
dad said she was the last of her friends alive. The
last of her family
siblings
alive, because she's the youngest.
She's the youngest. And so,
by quite a lot, I think.
relationship building? Question mark? Yeah. So like. So when we were missionaries, tell me more. When we were missionaries in Montreal, we started kind of coining this term of relationship building, and we've just noticed there's like a dramatic fall away. I'm gonna just use the term for like churches. Don't feel indifferent with that. This specifically can be for communities in general. People oftentimes have a hard time building relationships anymore. And getting together with other people and having regular conversations and doing things with people. And that we've been seeing more and more so in churches that we work with, because people kind of just show up on Sunday, but they don't actually know each other outside of that. And we felt that was really, really wrong, because like even if people disagree, like we'll go on the partisan term, if they disagree like politically, they should still find a venue to hang out with each other and talk with each other.
Yeah.
Because if you can't learn how to just build a relationship and talk with people, even if you disagree with them,
the more you separate from people that you don't agree with on every topic, like the more bitter and angry and mean you are going to be.
That's at least what
like
we found in our...
you need someone to kind of temper you a bit.
Right. So, like, us moving to Missouri, like, most people would say we're very liberal.
We're probably considered woke, although we would consider ourselves to be like, we don't care about politics at all.
So, yeah, but we care about people, and we think
do
other
care about
people should
people.
care about people. So let's not like...
Yes, exactly.
And that's what we think needs to be the main focus.
Which is something that politicians obviously don't care about.
Apparently. And it makes us angry. But we moved here in the thought process of like, hey, we're like in the middle of the country. This is where all of the, for the most part, crazy people live. And so if we can...
We do have some nearby crazy people.
If we can get to know these people and befriend them and be able to have actual conversations with them, possibly we can help temper them and help them change their ways. It's something that Trevor Noah, I think, had pointed out on his show once, was like, if you're connected to people, they're not going to listen to like his show when it comes to like, differing opinions.
Well, yeah, because he was talking about
like,
that, I think, when it came to like the vaccine.
Yeah, vaccines, getting stuff like that. You need people in your life who disagree with you. And so we moved to an area where almost everybody disagrees with us. But we love to get to know people, and we try not to take offense by anybody. And so that helps us build up relationships, get to know people, and those people get to know us, and hopefully look at the world in a broader picture instead of just themselves and people who look like them. So, that's a long way around of just saying what relationship building is. But we did a lot of relationship building using board games.
Yeah.
Because we would say, hey, we're going to do a board game night, and we're going to play games none of y'all have heard of, and we're just going to sit down, and we're going to teach you, and you're going to be stuck playing games with people you've never talked to, and they're just people who attend your church or same community area.
Yeah.
And get people learning how to talk with each other again. Because if you share some like good times with people and laugh, it's really hard to hate them when they say things that you politically disagree with or something. Instead, you go, I wonder why they think that way. And you ask them. But you don't ask them if the relationship wasn't there.
Yeah.
The relationship's not there. You're like, oh, I hate that person. Oh, yes. You have mentioned that aspect. Yes.
Well, like, something interesting that happened last week is that we were talking with the pastor, and somehow it ended up coming up that we had heard these ads on the radio for this politician that is running for some kind of political thing.
Scary guy.
And the ad is like,
it's a Missouri Republican ad.
It is
so
a Missouri
scary.
Republican ad, and he's like, I'm against the woke agenda, and I'm pro-choice, and I miss Trump, and
We're
so we're like
red
telling
flag,
him this
red
whole
flag,
thing,
red
and he's
flag.
like, wait a minute, what was his name? And we told him he actually knows this guy. He's like, really? Because like he's a really nice guy, and he's a Methodist, and the Methodists are like pretty much pro-choice, and so he was just so shocked. He's like, I never would have guessed if he was running that he would be saying things like that.
Yeah, that he would run on that platform, but it's that I don't know. Politics is a scary thing.
Everybody
should just sit around and play board games
all the time.
And we don't need governments then, I guess. So I guess we'll just be
no more politics. We're all done.
We'll be like gamer communists. When you play your game, then you give it to the next person to play. And
I would like to go.
yeah, but it's gonna get us in trouble. We should switch up. I wish I could sign. I wish. Sign me up. I'll have to buy like 100-acre like farm around
I wish
here.
I could have gotten
start our
that
own
one. That one would have been better. For
commune.
Sure. Wish I had that tile. Oh well. I have this one now.
I was thinking of doing that with print and plays. Those are not cheap to make.
Yeah. It depends. I mean, like.
Pay and blast to another household.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, because that's what we.
I mean, they do cost less than like a regular in the box board game.
Right.
And it does depend on the board game. Like if you're doing a print and play of like a button shy game, that's not too bad.
Right.
But if you're doing like a print and play copy of like, I'm trying to think, there was one that was really huge. I think there was like a Legend of Zelda one that I had seen, and it was like 75 pages or something. And it gets to be a bit much.
Yeah, we usually we do the whole thing where it's like 50 games or so in our collection, and we have to build a game shelf too at some point. Right.
There are other things that need to come before a game shelf.
Right. All the games are safely.
We've got the board game arena game shelf right now.
Right, that is
true.
We
do not need.
I was looking for PNP of a rather large game, almost $30, just to print the cards without even cutting them.
Yeah, it's rough.
Right.
So rough.
I mean, I don't know. There's certain games that, like, if you can have a collection of people who are playing a certain theme, like I would say, Time Stories. I wouldn't recommend Time Stories. Like that's like we ended up getting it.
If you have a game, I think if you have like a group of like couples,
right,
where each couple takes a turn with the game and you just like rotate it around and maybe each couple gets one of the expansions, and so you keep passing it around.
Right. That would
work.
I
think that would actually be a really fun game to do. But otherwise, like it's just a very expensive one-time play game. I mean,
Soften Razor said 50 is my max as well. I don't want 200 games ever. Yeah, I actually don't know how many we have because they've been
They're
boxed
all
up
packed
so
up.
long.
We do have too many.
Right.
But we are also talking about doing. We're thinking of opening a family business. It'd be a board game cafe, and
in the middle
like
of
in
nowhere.
4 years, like when Jane graduates, possibly then,
Right.
or nearest to after that, being able to open one up. So then the question is, do we save all the games instead of giving them away? Because we used to always give them away. But then we could save them for this game cafe.
He said, ooh, I love those. Okay, so we're trying to think like, so in my mind, I'm thinking it would be really cool. Okay, let's just say money's not an object. Or like you can just
I'm
like, buy whatever.
100% sure that money is an object.
Yeah. But if it wasn't, because Soften Your Razor's really rich and he's going to like give us a bunch of money to start up with. Anyway, anyway, I was like, you know what'd be really cool is if we start up like, if there were game cafes, right? Periodically in random different spaces around the country, and each game cafe had like a high-speed charger, like for electric cars. So that way, like if you had 2 or 3 of them in your parking lot, so that way when people are just driving through, it's like, oh, there's like Podunk town, nothing here, but to get from this town to the next town, it's another couple hundred miles, and you need to recharge somewhere. If you could stop at the game cafe and play a game for an hour or 2, that's enough to do a high-speed charge on your electric car.
Yeah.
And be able to do another 100, 120 miles. And it was like, if we really played on that idea of like old Route 66 kind of thing, and this is just for the travelers passing through kind of thing. I have to place my title, so that's why I'm thinking.
Yeah. I were also thinking about getting an electric car. So Adam's got on his mind, where are we going to charge this electric car?
Right.
Yeah. Because right now we've got a beast of a truck.
Yeah.
And it is crazy expensive to fill it up.
But we needed the truck for a purpose, but we don't need it for that purpose soon.
Yeah, really,
So,
once
like,
we're done with the house, like, we don't have a reason to have a truck. We just don't. So then we can get rid of it and get an electric car, and maybe it'll cost us less.
Right?
At the very least, getting a car with better gas mileage, because it's like 20 miles to the grocery store. There and back.
Yep.
But at
get,
least
like,
we
20
can
miles to the
we
gallon.
can make less trips to the grocery store now because we
Because
have
we
a
have
fridge.
Did you know when you have a fridge instead of a dorm fridge?
Hey, show
Like-
them our fridge.
Like,
It's gorgeous.
okay, I have to see. There's our fridge in the corner. It's a regular size fridge. Well, it's a 20, like a 20
It's small.
cubic foot. It's small for
it's
most
small
people's
compared to
standards.
most people's
But
fridges.
we've currently been using a like 4 cubic foot dorm fridge.
This is the fridge I wanted.
So
I didn't want a fridge that I could knock on and it shows me a picture of the inside of my fridge. Like, I don't need that.
right, and we didn't need
Just a
big,
simple fridge. If I want to see
fridge.
inside, I open the door.
We're very simple folk.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Now the game cafe, on the other hand, that'll be like super ritzy, but
Probably not.
it'll be super
Probably not.
practical.
It'll probably be kind of like rustic and
Right. We'll have to see. I've been trying to think, like, what do you charge? Do you charge to play, or are you just charging for the cafe and people just come in, but then you're just a cafe?
yeah, I
don't know.
mean, yeah, part of the process we think is going to be we need to go to other game cafes. We've been to a couple,
Right,
but like we need to go to more and like kind of do some research and
right.
see how they run.
Now, we are right next to, like, the main Amtrak line.
Mm-hmm.
It, like, goes and stops in our town. And so it's sometimes, like, a tourist attraction. So we're like, well, we obviously have to have a lot of train
We
games.
do have to have a ton of train
Because then we
games.
can, like, offer to that
Which is
tourist
unfortunate.
market.
We're not terribly into train games.
Well, mostly, we're not into Ticket to Ride.
no, okay.
And
Have we ever kept a train game in our collection
Yes.
other than Railroad Ink?
Okay. Railroad Ink.
I mean, because we had Whistle Stop, which was not bad,
Oh, yeah, it was fine.
but it just isn't really like our game thing that we
Yeah.
like.
And we had kept trains for a very long time.
We did have trains for a long time, yeah.
And I really like.
But yeah, we'll definitely, because people will come here to train watch. And so, like, when we lived in Sault Ste. Marie, people would go there just to boat watch.
Yeah,
like, they
just
just
watch the
wanted to
ships.
watch ships float by on the water. And it's the same thing here, but with trains. And so we're like, oh, it'd be perfect. There's, like, a train hotel. And we could maybe, like, hook up a deal with them where it could be, like, a vacation package. You can come, you can train spot, you can go to the game cafe and play train games.
Right.
It'd be great.
Said I like Whistle Mountain. What, is Whistle Mountain
I think
different
it's
than
a
Whistle
sequel.
Stop?
No,
Okay,
I think
okay,
it's a sequel to it.
And the BG cafes have been. Oh, I've been to Charge to Play.
Mhm.
Weekends there are time limit. Weekdays there isn't a time limit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, I have to confirm my turn.
Yeah. That's the thing. All right.
So here's the thing. We'll come up with the idea together, how to build a game cafe. And then we'll make it a franchise. And then Software and Eraser, you can open one in, I think, New York. And Time Roller, you can open one in New Mexico. And that's like perfect because like we're kind of right in the middle. And then people can kind of just go to, we can be the destination between, right? They go there. And
Oh, there's
see,
those ones
perfect.
as well. Yeah, those are not going to work at
And
all.
the Time Roller would be like, wait, I wasn't signing up to run a game cafe.
All right. I think I'm going to take the...
So, like, part of our mission right now, or idea right now, is to make sure that we can get people in this town interested in gaming. Time Roller said, sounds great.
Yeah, basically, like, our goal for the next 4 years as we prepare for this is, one, at some point we're going to have to save some money. That's just going to have to be a thing.
Right.
Two, we need to teach people to love games so they want to come.
Right. So, we're trying to, so like the thing is, we have this really cool front porch, and we're going to be playing board games in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just out and open, and people can see, and we invite the neighbors over to play. But we have a huge open great room now that we knocked down the walls in between, so that'll be another big board gaming area. We won't always be using this space with, you know, a curtain wall. We'll eventually have
yeah,
a real
do this one.
drywall wall. Eventually. Glad we didn't have drywall up there right now, because the rain
Why?
leaked.
Oh,
along
it
that
would have
wall.
been right on our drywall.
It would have been right on the drywall.
Yeah, well, we do need to get the roof done before we do the drywall.
Yep. Roof first.
Too many projects. Hey, the games are helping. I can turn my head more now.
Good.
It still hurts,
See?
though. I feel like donkey.
Games
Like, it
take
hurts when
care
I go
of.
like this.
All stresses.
It helps, for sure.
How's everybody else doing? Time Roller at least has 4 boards. You have 3 boards.
Yeah, I'm going to get it. We're all about the same for points right now.
Go. Get that. And. What
I'll be
should
getting a
we
board on my
do?
next turn.
I'll take the polar bears. I have a lot of polar bears.
Yeah.
There we
Well, there aren't any goals, so it doesn't particularly matter.
Yeah. Just kind of go for whatever.
You have a lot of grizzly bears, too.
Do I?
We have 3.
I do have 3
And you have
grizzly
3
bears.
polar
And 3 polar
bears.
bears.
I find it interesting that the polar bear habitats are almost entirely just water.
Right, right.
They don't need land.
Nope. They love to swim. That's why, you know, we're melting all of the polar ice caps so they can do more swimming.
Let's see. I think I was going like that.
Time Roller, do you have an electric car? I feel like you're down there in New Mexico, and that must mean that you have electric cars. I don't know why. In our town, everybody has a golf cart except us.
Yeah.
But they're all gas golf
It
carts.
does feel like it's just us.
Right.
I mean, obviously there are other people because, like, our neighbors across the
don't.
street don't have one, but they borrow one sometimes.
Yes. So they periodically have one. I'm trying to think shape-wise what things I can fit later. What's Time Roller up to? I hear the crickets.
Yeah. I thought at first that maybe the door was open, but
No, I shut it because
you shut it. You know, it's actually fairly comfortable in here.
Yeah,
It's a bit humid,
it is a little bit humid in here.
but temp-wise, it's not too bad.
No, it's pretty good. That will do like that.
Whoa, what happened? Adam, you have 64 points now?
Yeah, I guess I'd be.
Goodness.
I'll take one of these. Okay.
Yikes. Ah, what? Oh, somebody took one of the tiles I wanted.
Was it the zigzaggy one? The Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who took that one. So I was telling everybody last time that we used to play this a lot, but it takes a lot of like setup time. So they just left our collection, I think, because of
Mainly set up.
that.
Well, I think part of the problem is like, it really,
Set up and tear down.
yeah. The box does not have any proper organization. And so there's not any way to like make the setup process easier.
Right.
You
Like
know?
we built organization for it, but it still didn't make
Honestly,
it easier.
I think the organization that you built for it probably made it worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rather than better.
Yeah.
But I mean, part of the problem is it has so many different shapes.
Exactly. It's hard to build something for. Yeah.
And I think it's not so bad if it doesn't matter. Like, you have to organize them all. The like cement truck ones, you have to organize them by shape and number. And you have to determine which numbers you're even using based on what player count you're at. Versus like we got, is it Spring Meadow?
Yes.
It's part of the Cottage
Spring
Garden
Meadow.
collection
Yep.
or like series or whatever. And I mean that one, all the tiles just go in the box and you just grab them out as
Right.
you need it. That I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
It is just a mess in there, but like I don't mind it because like I know what's going on in there. It doesn't need anything special.
Right. And when you put it on the shelf, you just know you're helping to shuffle the tiles up
Right.
for when you play it next time.
Exactly.
And that's okay.
Okay, what am I gonna take? Looks like all we've got is 6s and 7s left. Ooh. Could do that. Oh, I could do. Yes, I'm gonna take this one. That one's gonna work best for me. There we go. We're getting close to the end.
We are.
There's not a lot left. Oh, Time Roller's got a whole open one. I guess really I only have 2 spaces covering my 4th one, so
Yep.
that's not a whole lot. What? Adam, what happened?
I'm getting really close.
Oh my goodness. You are getting really close.
My organization skills are improving.
They are improving. They are. But you do have some really awkward spots to fill in.
Yeah. It's these little
Yeah.
ones.
So it'll take you
Alright.
a little bit, but not long.
Nope.
Not long at all.
2 more turns. Should be it.
Yikes.
If only we could get another excavator. But you can only ever have 4. 1, 2, 3. No, 3. You can only have 3 because your beginning board doesn't come with an
Park.
excavator on it. You can only get 4 boards.
I need a 2 for sure. That. And that. And I'm going to do this. Done. Okay, I've got all the pieces that I need to fill the rest of the board.
Nice.
Will it help me? We'll see.
We'll see.
Will I get a chance to place them? Who knows?
Mm.
It's tough to say.
I'll scroll down with time rollers.
I need 3. You said you only needed 2, Adam? Yeah, you only need
Yep,
2.
2
So, I
turns.
mean, you'll end it before
But
I get a chance.
I think
but I
we
might get
finished
another
the
turn.
round, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
was I last?
you're at the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
So only one more of mine are going to get me points anyway, so it'll probably be okay. Except you're going to get one more bear statue.
Yeah.
But it's only going to be worth 5, so
Yeah.
I think you might win this one.
Time roller, he needs. Place something there, but then he'd have to have 2 single dots. He's 3 away from finishing as well.
All right.
Nice. And time roller. I'm feeling he's going to take a 6 and go across. But maybe, no, instead he could go up that way.
Yeah, time roller is really close here too. Everyone is. I mean, that's the thing about this game is.
Time roller's 2 away if he can, I think.
Oh yeah, if he
'Cause
does
can
it right.
place it that way.
Yep. I'm also 2 away, but you're only 1 away now, right? This is the last round.
Well, yeah. Yep. Should be. Yep. So place it that way. Grab them.
Yeah.
The other 2. Perfect. Over here. Place park. Get a bear statue.
It's really close. I mean,
I can take one of those.
I think I'm coming in last here. But it's pretty close. Oh, wait, no, it
so
does.
you guys did get one more
another
turn.
turn. Still not going to be enough. I needed one more turn to finish it.
Yep. Oh, wow. Whew. Well, this worked out. We'll have one game in.
Yeah.
It's about an hour, and then it's like bedtime.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain. I'm trying to... We're always tracking, like, what the weather's going to be. And they are certain that it is going to rain.
They're like, it's 100%. 100%.
100%? What,
All right. Oh, Time Roller knocked it out at the end by 1 point.
3 points.
Nice.
Oh, I demand a recount.
A recount. Oh, goodness.
Time Roller said, oops. Good game. Yeah. Good job, Time Roller.
That was a good game.
That was.
I really thought, like, there at the beginning of the game that you were not even going to be a contender at all. So, I mean, like, that was
Really?
great.
Well, thank you for your optimism. Wow.
Well, you were doing pretty poorly at the beginning. I mean, let's be fair.
All right. Didn't think I would get to place my last piece. I thought so, because I thought, well, I'm last player. This should end the round. You guys shouldn't get another turn. But then you guys still got another turn.
Yeah.
And then that changed it all. Changed everything. Okay, what are we working on tomorrow? We're building beds, I think. We're building a bed and we're staining this bed. We're putting sealer on it.
Yeah, some shellac.
Some shellac.
And maybe fixing up the table. Because we
Oh,
have
yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
this one
Then we
spot
can't
that we
use
put a
this table.
pizza.
But yeah, we could. Well, I mean, we can always
Now,
put more
like
layers on.
honestly, now's the time when we
Right.
haven't moved in yet.
Right.
To fix
So-
it. But like we put a pizza on it, and like the pizza box, I don't know, fused to the table
Yeah.
or something.
It's crazy.
So now we've got a table runner, and it's like put the hot things on the table runner. We
Yeah.
don't want to like.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Our table. And our table
Yeah.
runner. And our nice
Yeah.
table that we built out of ceiling joists.
Yeah.
So, nice, very old, historic
Short games.
table. And now the camera's like, I don't know what to focus on.
I was
Okay.
wondering if we want to do like one short game.
One short game.
I was just looking at them right now. I love the.
Are you guys
new-
up for a short game?
I
Michelle's
love the new layout. Like when you're looking at games,
She
it
doesn't want
looks
to end
so
yet.
nice.
I think she just doesn't want to go back and hang out with the kids yet.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Go and doom scroll in the. I mean, good gracious! I made the mistake of looking at Associated Press today. It was not good. It did not give me hope for the future of our country or humanity. So
Well, luckily there's board games.
there are board games.
Time Ruler said, I'm down. So what's a short game guys would be up for playing? Oh, I'm only looking
There's
at this.
so many
part.
on here now. I'm looking in the short game section.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I'm seeing a lot that I definitely don't want to play. Sorry, there's just so many more in here than the last time we looked. So
Beta games, short games. Few more.
I cannot believe how many games they've added in the
Stuff.
last few months.
Keyboards. I'm just trying to scroll and I'm triggering everything. There's Sushi Go Party. And Sushi Go.
Hmm.
Why
Why do they have both? Why are they separate? That seems weird.
I don't know.
Um,
There's Martian Dice.
what
That's really
I
short.
would love to play Martian Dice.
Want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're going to do...
See, secretly, I really wanted to play Martian Dice, but I
She
know
was
it's not
like-
your favorite, so I didn't want to suggest it.
Okay. Soften Eraser, did you want to play? Play now.
If you don't know how, it's really easy to learn.
I think Soften Eraser is BKBK? I thought, right?
Yeah, I like Martian Dice too.
We've been trying
It's
to find a
just so,
physical
like,
copy and we can't
So
find one.
simple and fun. It would be nice to get an actual copy of it.
Because we'll need it for
Wouldn't
the,
that be a
game
great one in a
cafe.
game cafe? It's so fast and easy to pick up. So we've also been talking about
Wait.
because we want to think of ways to kind of like build it up so it's ready to go when we're ready to open it.
Soften Eraser said, can't play right now, sorry,
Ah.
phone call. Okay, that's okay.
So one of the things we were thinking is like if we did
We'll
how to play
expel
videos
player.
for the games that are going to be in the
Let me shrink it
cafe.
down.
So then each game, either we could do it like QR code style, or we could do like where you're basically going to have like a little tablet that you can borrow that has the videos. So whatever game you pick, there would be a how to play video for it, like super short, like as short as possible, how to play video. That way you can just open the box and go immediately for
Yeah.
gameplay. Because I got to be honest, when we were, the one thing that I actually didn't like about being at the board game cafe was that I felt like I spent most of my time at the board game cafe reading how to play the games.
That is true.
Because I wanted to try games I've never played before.
Right.
I don't want to go to the game cafe and play a game I play all the time.
Right. Just trying to think of how to incorporate more of
Right.
more playtime, less downtime.
Exactly. But then that's something that we could work on while we are waiting to open it. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to take that. I know how much you don't like spaceships in this game. Oh man, Adam,
yeah,
you definitely can't win that one.
I mean, that's a lot of cows.
That is a lot of cows.
That's like a whole herd of beef right there. And I think Time Roller's going to run into the same problem.
Oh, what?
Oh, definitely is now.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess he didn't have another spaceship to choose. So.
Right. Oh, right. It's like, why do you take... All right, you have to take something.
Oh.
Well,
none of us is having good luck yet, Time Roller.
Okay, there we go.
Hopefully now we will.
we're all available with dice. Okay. We're definitely going to have enough spaceships for these 2 chickens.
You get points.
I went to Chick-fil-A as an
Awesome.
alien and took some chickens.
You
You never go full cow.
have got a score of 215 in this game.
In ELO, yeah, I am.
That's crazy.
I am.
You're like
was a pro
apparently a pro.
at this, but now it's been a while, and
Ooh.
it's a lot of humans.
I know I'm sort of tempted to just leave, but also there's so much potential, so I'm gonna roll again. Maybe I can get a set. That'd be nice.
Maybe.
Ooh,
Looks like you are.
Yes! Oh, that's awesome. I love when that happens.
All right.
Yep, that one's
Yep.
not happening.
Okay, not so good this time. Not so good this time. Full cow. Full cow. Yes.
Yes. See, I would have gone for the spaceships just to ensure that I could keep going. This one worked out though. Sometimes it works.
Okay. Oh. It clicked and it said it's not your turn. Oh, it's your
Yeah.
turn, but it's the same ones you took, and at the same time I clicked on it to take it. So
You would have been so disappointed to have not actually gotten those points. Come on, Adam, get some points. You can not do it.
my
You cannot do
gosh.
it.
I took spaceships.
Oh my, that's a lot of spaceships.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I would have taken that one either
Right.
because that's a little too many spaceships.
It's like you called for your reinforcements and you're like, I didn't mean everyone.
Right. Oh no.
And now they're like, are you sure you didn't mean everyone? Because
Yeah, man. Ooh.
I have 2 points for this whole game.
Yeah, no.
Oh, my ELO is gonna drop to like so bad.
Okay. Let's see what we get. A
What
chicken.
does ELO stand for? It's like, I don't know. It's something I guess I never thought of. Roll.
Oh my
Dice.
goodness.
Yep. Roll available dice. Yep. I just need a spaceship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's not work out. I can't remember what my strategy was that I did so well.
Yeah.
It's been too long. This game is so strategy heavy that, you know.
That is a lot of guys right off the bat. Okay.
Hey.
Well, I beat them. Yay me.
Yay you. Okay. Let's get some points. Come on, let's get a set. I just doubled my score.
You did. That's impressive.
You and Time Roller are really close
Yeah.
in points.
Well, I think it ends at 25, so I could maybe get the game ended this turn if I can roll these. We'll see how that works out. Cows. Fortunately, I definitely have to take this down. Time Roller will get another turn.
You guys are
I'm gonna have to
tied
go
right now.
again. No!
What? Hey.
Wait,
you're-
no. Wait,
you're
wait.
fine,
No,
you're
I'm fine.
fine.
Whew. Okay. Phew.
Now,
I
I
thought
just
I
need
thought
to
I was
get,
down. I thought I was done on that
like
one.
20. Okay.
Ooh, Adam,
All right,
man.
let's make sure that we ensure this victory. Yes, we took one human. I took the king of the world, and so I automatically won.
Oh, well,
Yep, yep.
congratulations. I didn't know you were so crafty and alien.
Yeah, I am. I've been doing a lot of research on humans.
Oh. Well, good game, guys. There's so little strategy in this one, but it's just fun. It's just fun.
It is. All right. Are you ready to pack it in?
It's like how you watch like terrible movies. They're super hokey and dumb, but it's like, but it's just fun.
Right. All right. Well, that was good.
It was.
Good game time, Mother.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
I can't ensure when we're going to be back on. So far, we've been able to do this nightly, but it's been like different times every night. And tonight I was like, hey, want to come play?
Yeah.
So
I'm glad we did. It was good.
maybe we can play tomorrow, but we might have a lot of fumes in here tomorrow because we're going to be putting a shellac on everything and the table.
And we do have to go shopping for groceries. And we do also need to go take showers. So it might eat into our night. I don't know
Yes.
how late, but
It was nice time, Mother. Thanks for playing with us. Both games. So, all right. Well,
I miss hanging out with all of you guys.
Yeah.
It's nice.
We haven't had... It's been so long since we've gotten to just play board games. Like, everything's packed up and contained.
Yeah.
We brought games to other people's houses a little bit.
We have a couple of times, yeah.
It's...
And I mean, I've gotten lots of games of Monopoly Discovery in.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of the kids' games.
Yeah.
But
I kind of like Monopoly Discovery. It's for little kids. Because it's got like a version for like 3 to 5 year olds and then a version for 6 and up. And it's not like the old Monopoly Junior.
Right.
That one was awful. It is better. It is better than that, but it's still just like roll the dice, move your thing around, buy the thing you land on. It just It's not super engaging.
Not terribly.
Yeah.
But it's a game.
But
that
when your
you can
kid
play.
comes to you one day and it's like, "Can I play Monopoly? I really want to play Monopoly." It's like, okay, well, on the one hand, he wants to play a game. Great. On the other hand, it's Monopoly. So, no. But then we saw Monopoly Discovery at the store. I'm like, well, we could try this one, I guess.
Right. So, all right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna end for tonight. See you guys. I'm guessing not tomorrow night because we'll have just shellacked the table.
Yeah.
But maybe over the weekend.
Yeah,
We can try
maybe.
again. So, all right. See you later.
Bye.
Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Yeah.